So before we start actually creating projects with code, I just wanted to share with you as the teacher a free online resource that will make teaching coding a lot easier for you, because let's face it, as a teacher, you're busy. You don't really have a lot of time to focus on learning how to code. So the resource is w3schools.com. And it is awesome. Basically, any coding question you have can more than likely be found on this page. So you could use this for students who are constantly looking for ways to improve their coding. You can just tell them, all right, go to w3schools.com. So let me show you a little bit about how this works. If you click this search button here and you say, okay, let's look up how to make tabs in w3schools.com. Let's see what pops up. We see how to create a tab header, how to create tabs. That looks like something we'll use. How to create tabs. And then we've just got a few different examples, and it shows us how to do it. So step 1, step 2, etc. Or you can just hit try it yourself here. And then we've got London, Paris, Tokyo. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and copy all this code. We're going to hit Control C. And then I'm going to open up a blank code pen. And over here in my HTML, I'm just going to paste it. Control V. Now, I've got the exact same code that was here in my code pen. And it works just fine. And we haven't split this up into HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, but that's all right. All you really need to understand is anywhere it says style, so from open style to closed style, that's all CSS. So if you really wanted to, you could paste the CSS inside the CSS section, but it's working fine right now. So let's go ahead and modify this a bit. As you look through this code, the students can start to recognize, oh, there's the text. So for right here where it says tabs, there's tabs. Let's say we were using this to make a web page of the best movies of 2019. And you could say, click to read about a movie. So your students can go through and start modifying this code, and then they're just picking it apart on their own. So the whole point of doing this is getting them to see how different pieces of code work together. So for this first one, London, let's say one of their favorite movies was Avengers. I can't type. Avengers. Then they've got the Avengers there. Paris and Tokyo still. Another movie, let's say Avengers, Secret Life of Pets 2, Fast and Furious. So now they can go through and modify this code. So where it says London, London is the capital city of England, they'll have to find that section. So here it is. They can change London to Avengers. They can say Avengers was the best movie. And they can even, so there's the div for London, there's the closed div. They can add some pictures. And this is just all code that they already know how to do. And there we go. So what we have here, best movies of 2019. Click to read about a movie. Avengers, we click on it. Avengers. Avengers was the best movie. Now they've got a picture. Now they've got a video. They can center it. They can size this. And they can do the same thing with these other tabs as well. So W3 Schools is awesome. If you don't have a lot of time to learn how to code, but you still want to challenge your students, just scout ahead and try to find like a project, like let's say slideshow. And you can say, okay, how to create a slideshow. Let's see what this looks like. We got slideshow gallery. If you click over here, the pictures change. The pictures show up at the bottom. You could try to get your students to figure out a way to put their own pictures in here, things like that. Try it yourself. If you want to see the code, there's all the code. Copy and paste that. Done and done. That's very little effort on your part, and the students can spend, however much time you give them trying to make this happen.